So you want to know how to stay consistent, right? Everybody goes through this because a lot of us find it difficult to be consistent, and that is the main key to success. Consistency, right? Now we start things and 1 minute we're like, oh, I'm bored of this now, I don't want to do it anymore. Or is this you start something, you do it for a year, 2 years, and then you're like, nah, this ain't for me. Or you start something, like, especially because it's a new year, New Year's resolution, right? You're right, I'm going to keep to this, I'm going to do this throughout the year. And then by the end of Jan, you already stopped, right? Now, how do you stay consistent? Stay tuned. I'm Taraji Rome. I'm a mindset and purpose coach. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So on this channel, if you're new here, welcome. I will be talking about a lot of inspiration, how I'm growing on my journey to healing, to fulfillment. I am living my dream and I'm so fulfilled, and I just want to share it with you how I'm evolving as an individual, just so that someone else can be blessed as well. So on this channel there will be different things like inspirational videos, vlogs as well. I'm a mum of 2 and I'm a mother and a wife as well, and just sharing. I'm a mum of 2 under 2, so really just sharing how I juggle everything as a working mum as well as my mental state, how I manage to deal with everyday challenges that we all go through, right? And I also do a talk series with, it could be anyone, because what happens is everybody who's got it, like if you've basically got a challenge, or you know someone who's got a challenge that they're dealing with and they need some sort of solution to it, but they can't seem to find it. So what I do is I help that individual find a solution to their challenge together, collectively, and in the end they get a makeover. So it may be someone who just constantly gives and gives to everybody but themselves, and they probably just need that one day just to let loose and let their hair down. So yeah, that's where we come in, and that's where on episode 2 now. So if you do know anyone, and where we started it with single mums who are also working mums, because I thought I could really relate with this, because you know it's so hard as a mum, you know, just having to juggle everything, and I've got a husband. I can't imagine how single mums do it. So yeah, right, I'm waffling now. Let's get to it. So if you know anyone, let them know. And if you haven't subscribed yet for more inspirational content, please subscribe, like, and share my videos so someone else can be blessed, right? Let's get to it. First thing is, you want to know your vision and keep your eye on the why, right? Know your vision. How do you know what you want? For you to know what you want, you have to know who you are. If you don't know who you are, there's absolutely no way you can know what you want. And if you don't know what you want, how can you see the vision, right? Now, once you know your vision, you keep your eye on the why. For example, you might say to yourself, I want to save some money, right? Now, if you have no real reason as to why you're saving money, you can easily, and mate, tell me if I'm wrong, right? You can easily say to yourself, oh, I need to cover this payment, I'm going to have to go back in savings, I'm going to have to dip into the savings. But if you have a real reason why you're saving that money, say for example, you want to tour the world, say, tour Europe or something, and that's something that you've absolutely always loved to do, and now all you need to do is, you're probably like £1,000 away from that dream, you will make sure that you save that £1,000 just so you can tour Europe, right? Or you want to buy a house and you've got a year to do it, or you want to have done it by the end of 2020, you will make sure that you're not dipping into savings. That is your why. If you have no why, it's easy for you to let go, especially when the obstacles come in, right? So you have to remember your why, because that will keep you going even when you go through tough days, right? Secondly, now multitasking, right? What do I mean by multitasking? Scientists say that we as humans can really only focus on one thing at a time. So if you're saying to yourself, some people have like 5-6 projects going on. Now, if you have a team or you have other people that are helping you to, you know, look after everything, yeah, that's all well and good. But in terms of, like, for example, starting a business, you cannot start 2, 3, 4 businesses at the same time, because as humans we can really only focus on one thing. What happens is if you find yourself trying to focus on everything, you start them but you're not finishing them, and you're missing out on crucial things that you need to focus on with that new project that you're trying to start. But if you have your undivided attention on that project, you will make sure that you finish it to the end, right? So make sure that your main focus is on one thing or 3 major things, and make sure that you're dividing your time accordingly, right? The third thing to staying consistent is don't prioritize your schedule. You want to schedule your priorities. Now, we all know how life can get. Life can get super busy, but you have to know what your priorities are. It goes back down to knowing what you want and knowing who you are. Now, if you know what your priorities are, you fit your year around that, right? For example, me doing videos and helping individuals via YouTube, this is something I absolutely love. I love being in front of the camera and just doing videos. It gives me joy, and I'm doing it to help you guys. So it doesn't matter how my week is going, I'm gonna make sure that I schedule it in, because trust me, life with two babies under 2, life can really get busy, as a wife and businesswoman as well. But what I do is I schedule my week around my goals, my priorities, right? Your priorities always come first. Now, a lot of us, right, when we're trying to say we were trying to start working out and stuff, we get a lot of this. People are like, right, it's the start of January, I've eaten so much during Christmas, I want to lose some weight, and they might start, and then 30th of Jan they're like, nah, I've done this, I'm not doing this no more. You have, that voice that tells you, I don't feel like doing anything today. Girl, you have to tell that voice to shut up. Yeah, I'm gonna get up and do what I need to do, right? The most important thing is self-awareness, right? If you know that you need this specific habit to grow, and obviously going back to your why, for example, you might say to yourself, I want to go to the gym because mentally I want to be more alert, or I want to go to the gym because I want to lose weight. Now, I hope you're not losing weight because Becky is trying to lose weight too, and you're losing weight because you have a bigger why. It could be, health-wise, or you just want to stay fit, and be able to move around more, or just have more energy, right? That is your why. But when you're self-aware and you hear that voice telling you, I don't feel like doing it, I don't feel like getting up today, you stop yourself and you're like, right, let's get moving, I know what I need to do. Everybody gets those days where you just don't feel like doing anything. Trust me, I get those days too. But it's all self-discipline, and I'm like, right, I'm going to get up and do what I need to do, because these are success habits that will get me to where I need to get to, or help me become who I'm meant to be, building characters, right? Now, the 4th thing is be compassionate, right? What do I mean by this? Self-awareness. I already spoke about self-awareness. It's so important, because a lot of us, we've got goals that we want to achieve. For example, 2019 has ended, right? A lot of us are feeling guilty because we haven't achieved all our goals for 2019. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm worthless, I can't do it, I didn't achieve that goal in 2019. Listen, stop. You have to be compassionate and remember that you are human. You might have days that you don't feel like doing anything. The most important thing is self-awareness and the fact that you are trying to change that habit. Listen, if you're trying to build a new habit, it's not going to happen in a day. It's not going to happen in 20 days. It's not going to happen in 60 days. You have to consistently do it until it becomes a part of you, right? So if you catch yourself stopping, you may start working out. A whole week you were on point and you did what you had to do. And then you find that you haven't worked out in 3 weeks, right? Have some compassion. But remember, self-awareness, you need to get back on the ball. It's self-discipline, right? No one can stop you but yourself. So once you turn that I don't feel like doing anything, once you turn that voice off, you say to yourself, right, I need to get up and do what I need to do. Then you're taking your power back and doing what needs to be done, right? I just want to find out how you guys stay consistent and what you think stops you from being consistent, right? What strategies have you used to stay consistent and what do you think has worked for you and what hasn't worked for you? I'd absolutely love to hear what you guys have to say. But that's it, guys. In the next video, I'm going to talk about how I stay consistent, right? And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next video. I just deleted it. How did I do that? Fudge. Deleted. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's start again.